And I'm just gonna Kaki. I don't want you to think like I don't want you to think I'm picking on you. So I'm just gonna like leave the chat up while I put up this picture of you. And I want you to see what a number of objective people have to say when they look upon you, ma'am. This woman has the nerve to say something about my appearance. Kaki, I want you to read the chat as it goes by. I'm going to play some Wu-Tang because, you know, I want this to hurt. I want you to learn an important lesson today. You do not get to, ever, while being caught using Homer Simpson's makeup shotgun set on horror, being a fucking Crypt Keeper-esque old mummy, talk about somebody else's appearance. Ma'am, you should stick to calling me a bad person or a douchebag. I was willing to accept douchebag, absolutely true, when I've been drinking or when I've been smoking or when I'm awake. A little mean to dead disabled kids? Probably. Ma'am, for as many times as you referenced in Jeremy's mom's chat that everyone just wants to have sex with you, you're just jealous of me, you just want me. Ma'am, first of all, I don't date women who don't get their period anymore. Second of all, there is not a man on this planet who finds you attractive. The tendons in your neck have formed a starfish. You need to get help. You might need a tracheotomy. Shelter your eyes and testicles. Her neck is wobbled. Clown. That is a lizard. Kaki, I want you to listen to the people. Kaki. You talk a lot of shit. This wouldn't be happening right now if you didn't go out of your way to talk as much shit as possible. You talk a lot of shit, ma'am. And then you have this on your Instagram, your public Instagram? Huh? Ma'am. Abuelita. She said she was Mexican. Abuelita. No. Do you have cancer? I won't make fun of your hair if you got cancer. I won't make fun of how skinny you are if you got cancer. Ma'am, you're already dead. How are you chatting? You are a corpse. If you do not get high, if one of your children does not come by with one of those water planters and puts water on you every once in a while, you will explode into dust and spiders, ma'am. It's Skeletor and drag, says Vash Lancet. Look at, is she Mexican? We don't claim her, says Preya. Preya says you're not one of them. Preya says you cannot join the White Latin Brotherhood or Sisterhood. In your case, I'm not sure. You very well may be a member of the brave transgender community, in which case I'm very sorry I have to talk to you like this. But this isn't passing. Ellen really fell off. No bueno, says Shatino. She got a starfish for her neck. She does. Looks like she's about to fucking. She looks like that thing in Jurassic Park when it's frilling out. When you play the Jurassic Park game, you know what's just hopping around going loo 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 before it pops out and screams at you and hocks a loogie in your face. That's what she looks like. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. It looks like the toad from Naruto about to stick out his tongue and at you. It's a very strange thing to look at. It's a very unsettling thing to see on your screen. Kaki, don't ever fucking talk about me again. It's not that it bothers me. I get talked about all the time. People call me ugly all the time. It's true. I'm a very unattractive man. I have very poor personal habits. I probably could be a better father. But all of those things you could have legitimately busted my balls about, and you decided to be like, you're bald. Well, guess what? So are you. But at least I don't have wrinkles and neck frill. It's like you're one of those Australian running lizards. What's wrong with you? How dare you come here to the fuck people and expect us not to look at you and make fun of you? Need to wax her lips. She got a little bit of a mustache too. It's a shame, but it's hiding them wrinkles. Look at all the wrinkles. Ma'am, you are the gravel pit. You gotta stop. Why would you fuck with me? Is this what you wanted? Did you want to be sad? You're gonna die any day now, and I'm gonna feel so bad I did this. But then again, I remember, you're already dead. Look at you. There's no way what I'm looking at is a living, breathing creature. This has got to be a joke. Are you so ugly that you dug up a corpse and sprayed it down with some spray paint and fucked up the makeup? I don't know about makeup, ma'am. I don't know all about makeup and how cosmetology and things of that nature. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But I know this, like I'm not a pilot, right? But if I see a plane crash, I know something's wrong. Keep looking at the chat while I'm talking. I don't want you to miss out on any of these people. They've all got messages for you. Because of you, they have to see you. That's sick. It's a sick form of torture. It makes everybody sad. Do you have any idea what you've done to the sex life of every person in this chat? Not just the men. Think about their women. It affects everybody. When I consider what weird bacterial chemistry is taking place in the void where your eggs used to be, it makes me sick. It makes me wonder if some alien is just in there waiting to hatch, sucking the life out of you because clearly your nutrients are being drained. Ma'am, you look like a pizza that's been left on the CC's pizza rack for way too long under that heat lamp. It's a terrible thing. You're all dried up. You've got to stop. You've got to stop hanging out in internet chats. You're too old. The internet is like an Eskimo village. You just need to go out on an iceberg and float away and watch the view. That's where you belong. Whoopi and Joy Behar are waiting for you. They love you. Go with them. That's right. Did you know Drew Carey's hosting The Price is Right now? Probably makes you very excited. Go check it out. Maybe Steve Harvey's got a new show. I know what you ladies like. At least 100 years old, at very least. That's rude. That's a terrible thing to say. She doesn't look a day under 800. This is what happens when you're addicted to meth. This is the face of addiction. But the worst kind of addiction. Boxed wine and Benson and Hedges addiction. The combination of the two is like the opposite of what happened to Keith Richards. It's anti-maldehyde. It's like formaldehyde, but in reverse. It's remaldehyde. Makes you older. Old women love game shows. They do. They love their little game shows, don't they? You need to be sitting in your kitchen doing a crossword puzzle, watching a little TV on the counter, and planning out what you're going to cook this week, and what gardening you're going to do around the house. You understand that your family doesn't love you. Look at you. That's impossible. You're an embarrassment. They just put up with you. You raised them and they owe you a debt. Do not mistake that for love, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm going to take your disgusting, wretched image off the screen now. Because I know this is a lot for you. I know you're dangling there like during the exorcism scene in Beetlejuice. You know, just all disgusting looking and wrinkly. I'm gonna let you down. I think the Maitlands have had enough exercise for tonight. I want you to not forget this. Because if I can do this off the top of my head once, I can do it again. Kaki was getting this very same roasting in a much more polite way in Jeremy's mom's chat today. Jeremy's mom and Moxie Vintage being very wonderful hosts to me in their chat, just shitting it up. Thank you very much. Allowing me to shit it up as much as I wanted. And Kaki was such a winner that she had to silence like 4 of my accounts. So I wanted to take this opportunity, Kaki, since you think it's so fucking funny to make, to talk about Hatman's life and his family and shit. Just want to remind you that you are not immune to having your face kicked in a little bit too. Kaki, I never want to hear you. Well, no, I take that back. I really do want you to react to this. But I want you to react to it in the most self-detrimental way possible. I want you to let it slowly depress you over a course of years, where you slowly stop talking to everybody and pretend you have dementia until your family locks you up in a home and you never get to see them anymore. And you realize that the only reason that they were even bothering to fuck with you at all is out of obligation until they can get rid of you and stuff you somewhere convenient until you die. And only then do you have my fucking permission to throw a rope over a rafter and And that is our friend Kaki. Kaki, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure.